On a chilly evening, I settled into my favourite armchair, the comforting glow of the fireplace illuminating the pages of an old book I had just acquired, Echoes of the Forgotten. Intrigued by the mysterious title, I began to read, unaware of the eerie experiences that awaited me. As I turned the first page, the atmosphere in the room seemed to change. The once cosy study seemed to take on a life of its own. The fire's light dimmed and the shadows grew longer, dancing with an unsettling vigour. I felt a cold draught, and I pulled my pretend blanket tighter around my shoulders, dismissing the uneasy feeling as a figment of my imagination. Yet I noticed the books on the shelves kept rezzing and re-rezzing. Minutes passed and I became engrossed in the tale when a faint whisper started to emerge from the corner of the room. I paused, straining to hear the unintelligible murmurs. My heart raced as the whispers grew louder, forming a chilling chorus. Looking around, I saw no one, but the feeling of being watched was palpable. Determined to continue, I delved deeper into the book. The room's temperature dropped a little bit cooler, and the books kept rezzing and re-rezzing. The whiskers of the whispers mingled with eerie creaks and groans from the floorboards that I imagined were there, sending shivers down my spine. Shadows twisted into grotesque shapes, leering me from the walls. But they weren't there. Suddenly a loud thud echoed from behind me. I didn't jump. I didn't turn swiftly, as I knew nothing was there. My study, although familiar to me, felt foreign and menacing, because my imagination had started to work overtime. The furniture appeared to rearrange itself, creating an unsettled landscape only in my mind. The walls seemed to pulse as if breathing, closing in on me, again, only in my mind. Despite the mounting fear, I continued to read. Each word felt heavy and the ghostly noises intensified, filling the room with a cacophony of wails and whispers. Only in my mind. As I neared the final pages, the tension peaked. The room was in a constant flux, objects shifting and the air thick with foreboding. Again, only in my mind. I couldn't comprehend the languages that I heard in a silent chant. Cold sweat trickled down my neck, but I pressed on, driven by a need to finish the story. With the last sentence read, the room fell silent. The fire roared back to life, warmth flooding the space. The shadows retreated and my study returned to its familiar, cosy state. My heart pounding, I closed the book, realizing I had experienced something beyond this natural world, because it was only in my mind. Placing Echoes of the Forgotten back on the shelf, I couldn't shake the feeling that the spirits within had been watching me, satisfied with my journey through their tale. As I left the study, I vowed never to open that particular book again, but the eerie presence would haunt my thoughts, lingering in the shadows of my mind, but of course, only in my mind.